Hello guys, welcome to another of our videos from Andras the League. Here, this is Hyperchucks from Andras the League. I'm one of the founders of the league, and I'm here to show you my loadout. It's a range DPS heavy precision base loadout. There's a lot of people that were asking for a video, especially after the patch where they kind of screw up with the melee loadouts. Me preferably didn't like much melee. I like to keep my distance from bosses for better reaction. I like to see what's going around. Really don't like to be kissing the boss right there. And that was good in other MMOs. In this one, I really like to keep my distance. So I came up with this spec, and I'm really comfortable at it. And I practice pretty much every day since I was hardline before, and I know clipping and the muscle memory of the buttons and timing is very important. I practice every day. Here, let me show you where I place my points, my stats, and skill points, and then I'm gonna go over the rotation. I'm gonna do a slow, then moderate, and then a high pace, so you can see the difference. It's very clippable power, especially with the rifle. I really don't like the dual wields. I use dual wields when I'm tanking, but I'm really a rifle fan. In the anger tree, I don't put no points. I know people like Berserk. I really don't like it. He deals damage to nearby enemies. I'm really far from the bosses and mobs, so I really don't use it. Now, I don't use Galleon Eruption because of the same thing. It's good. You get the increased damage by 50%, but I don't need it because I'm constantly doing damage. On the punishment tree, I put points in the left side all the way to Plasma Rush, which is one of my abilities that I use for my loadout, and then I use Dreadful Blast, which is the heavy damage for my loadout. I also have Bloodlust, and for my supercharge, Infuriate. Let's see, let's go to the iconic powers. I use Robot Psychic. Very good tool, especially throughout the whole raid. Your robot psychic is gonna be doing damage. Don't think a lot of people think that robot psychics don't do anything and they die a lot. Yes, they might die a lot, but throughout the whole raid they're gonna put numbers in the board for you, especially for those moments they are running away or reacting to something. He's still putting out damage for you. Here I got one of my buffs that I clip with Bloodlust, which is Neo Venom Boost. This will give you a might increase. So for those yellow numbers, this is very good since you are causing might and precision damage constantly. For better survivability, I have Nano Weave Armor and I have Powerful Resistance. I have Super Strength since I use my weapons a lot. And of course, if you're a DPS, these 2 points are a must, or at least one of them. If I have another loadout that I really don't use Weapon Expert, but I do use the Tactical Genius. In this loadout, which is my preferred loadout, I use both of them. Skill points, I have enough skill points to actually put all my points in all the boosts for critical chance, and I have enough points to put precision and might. Let me find here. I think I have. Let me show you here. Yeah, I put all my mights. So let me show you my stats before I show you the loadout. I'm almost full 90. So my might is at 3584. My precision at 1787. In my mods, the yellow ones I use precision and power, the blue ones I use precision and health, and the red ones I use precision and might. Most of my gear is the Vigilante set of Vestment of Rage. I only have one piece that I have to replace, which is my belt. It's still the Conqueror, which is a might heavy, and I want to change it for a Vigilante, so hopefully drop here soon and I can remod it. I'm still gonna put precision in might. Still farming for my utility belt. For my tactical trinkets, I use orbital strike, supply drop, and I use the talisman for precision. Will increase my precision force by 761 for 20 seconds. I use the plasma capsule, which inflicts plasma burn and makes enemies vulnerable to plasma attacks. I use that. You have to be kind of close for it, so I only use it if a boss comes close to me or adds. Now let me show you the loadout, and then we go into the rotations. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling with the controller here. I use Plasma Rush, my first ability. After that I use Dreadful Blast. I have my two buffs, Neo Venom Boost and Bloodlust. Supercharge, I have Infuriated, and of course my Robot Sidekick. He's my buddy. So here is the loadout. I got my Robot Sidekick out. First, you always want to buff yourself with Neo Venom Boost and Bloodlust. If you have a supercharge, I use all three of them at the same time and then go into my rotation. This is very good in bosses. In trash, I always buff myself. If Neo Venom Boost still on cooldown, Bloodlust is off cooldown, I use it again. Usually you get 2 rotations of Bloodlust before Neo Venom Boost comes back on. If Neo Venom Boost is close to getting off cooldown, I wait on Bloodlust until Neo Venom Boost is out of cooldown, and then I can use them both again. So here's the rotation. Use your weapon, Plasma Rush. You see the yellow numbers. It's all. I'm gonna cut the animation and just going slow so you can see what is the rotation consist of. So weapon, Plasma Rush, jump. Use your weapon again. Then you're gonna go into Dreadful, hold and hold again, and you get the little softball throw, which is gonna cause an AoE, and it's your hardest hitting ability, which is precision based. So you're gonna have 2 types of damage. You got the might, you got precision, you got might, and then precision, precision, might, precision, might, precision, precision. So now that's the rotation. In a soft pace, it's a little bit more faster when it's live. Especially this is a very power heavy, so you might have to have 2 controllers or 3. Like in our league, we run usually with 3 trollers, or sometimes we take one of the trollers out and I just put another DPS. 2 trollers can actually handle it, but we take 3 sometimes just to make it faster. The more power that I have, the more that I can spam my rotations. But here it is. Like I said, let me show you the stats. Once I'm buff, this is on buff right now, 1787 press. So I buff myself 2591, and this is not using a flex shoulder. Rotation right there, kinda slow. I'm gonna cut these animations here pretty soon, so I'm gonna go slow again. Once again, you buff yourself, weapon, Plasma Rush, jump, weapon, Dreadful Blast, convert, AoE, and then rinse and repeat. You see, it's a little bit more faster. So one more time, slow guys. I want you all to get this and see how this rotation is composed. You do weapon, Plasma Rush, jump, weapon, Dreadful Blast, hold, hold, triangle again, and then jump and rinse and repeat. Always when your buffs are off cooldown, put them back on, because that's gonna give you an increase in damage. And the good thing about this buff, Bloodlust, not only buff you, but buff 2 other people on the raid. Especially, I run with a Hardlight all the time. That's my buddy. He's a Hardlight DPS, and he gets my buff, so it's helping the raid. this is not only just about me, but it's about the rate and the composition of the rate. Here I'm gonna do it a little bit faster so you can see how the animations cut. So I'm gonna buff myself and go into the rotation. I'm letting the ball go, but the next one I'm gonna cut it short. Okay, you saw that? That's when with the animations not being cut at the fullest. Now you saw Neo Venom boost is still on cooldown, but my bloodlust is not. So if that was the case, I will hit my bloodlust again after the Dreadful goes for the second hold. Clip it with bloodlust and go back into my rotation from start. So here we go. I'm gonna do a little bit faster right now. Waiting until Neo Venom boost go fully off cooldown. I'm gonna have to pot, so it's gonna be a pause in between. I don't have a troller with me right now, but here we go. Buff, weapon, jump, the full rotation. You see, you don't see the animation of the ball going under. And off cooldown, hit it again. So that's how it goes. Now if that, like right now in a live raid, if the infuriated would come up, I will hit bloodlust, infuriated, go into my rotation. One bloodlust come off, once Neo Venom boost come off cooldown, wait for bloodlust to come up, and then I click both of them. And if I have another infuriated, I will do all three of them and then go into my rotation. I hope this video has helped you. Hopefully this is a good choice for you. I know a lot of people want to go melee, but like myself, I like to be safe and get stuff done, and this loadout actually suits me, and hopefully it does the same for you. I know a lot of people are being asking for it since the nerf for Outrage, and actually Dreadful got into the same patch hotfix, but if you see the rotation here, it's not affected. Every time Dreadful is gonna be off cooldown for you to actually cause some massive damage out there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in game. Contact me on you can contact me on the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, Andraste League, or go to our website. I'm gonna leave a link on the description, and feel free to ask if you have anything to add or anything different. Feel free to leave a comment or contact myself, and we can talk about it. I'm a very easy person to approach to, and hopefully this help you guys. This is out there for me to share with you guys, so y'all can go ahead and do great things out there. Have a good one, guys.